Hey everyone, and welcome back. When I was a kid, I had this whole grand vision of what being an adult would be like. I pictured total freedom, endless money, and absolutely, positively never having to eat vegetables again. I was convinced my life would play out like some epic non-stop music video. The camera would always be in slow motion, the wind would gently blow through my hair, and an amazing soundtrack would follow me everywhere. Reality check. It's not a music video. It's more like a permanent dumpster fire, set to the haunting melody of my bank account balance notifications. It's less living the dream and more, oh God, is this it? Let's start with the big one. Money. The dream was simple. By 25, I'd be a high-flying CEO, making deals, wearing sharp suits, and casually dropping phrases like my portfolio into conversations. I'd walk into a designer store, point at something shiny, and buy it without even glancing at the price tag. Then I'd hop into my sleek, expensive car and drive off into the sunset, probably to my penthouse apartment that overlooks the city. Easy, right? The reality is a little different. The other day, I bought a fancy latte. The kind with oat milk and a swirl on top. And I spent the next 10 minutes staring at the receipt, sweating, mentally calculating how many hours of work it would take to justify that single cup of coffee. My banking app gives me more anxiety than a horror movie. I have to take a deep breath and mentally prepare myself before I dare to open it. And don't even get me started on financial terms. APR, 401k. Diversification? It all sounds like a foreign language. Seriously. Who decided it was more important to teach us the Pythagorean theorem than how to do our own taxes? I can tell you that a squared plus b squared equals c squared, but I can't tell you where my last paycheck went. The priorities were a little off, I think. Okay, next up, my home life, specifically the culinary arts. In my fantasy, my kitchen is pristine. It's all stainless steel and marble countertops. I'd glide around effortlessly, a glass of wine in one hand, sauteing something delicious with the other. I'd be the kind of person who hosts elegant dinner parties, whipping up gourmet, Instagram-worthy meals from scratch. Think soft lighting, perfect plating, and guests marveling at my natural talent in the kitchen. My friends would be begging me for recipes. The reality? My kitchen is a war zone. The smoke alarm is my most used appliance. I once tried to make a simple pasta dish and ended up with a scene that looked like a fire department training exercise. There was smoke. There was a sticky residue on the ceiling that I still can't identify. And the pasta was somehow both burnt and uncooked at the same time. It's a special skill, really. My signature dish has become ordering takeout, transferring it to a real plate, and artfully hiding the delivery containers at the bottom of the trash can. If I dim the lights enough, it almost looks like I cooked it. Almost. My friends don't ask for recipes. They ask if they should bring a fire extinguisher when they come over. I once managed to burn water. I don't know how, but I did it. The culinary dream is dead. And of course, we have to talk about relationships and dating. The expectation was straight out of a Hollywood romantic comedy. I'd have a meet cute. Maybe I'd be in a charming little bookstore. We'd both reach for the same classic novel. Our hands would touch, and sparks would fly. Or maybe we'd bump into each other on a rainy street. I'd drop my papers, he'd help me pick them up. And we'd lock eyes under a shared umbrella. It would be followed by romantic dates, slow-motion laughter, and holding hands while walking along a beach at sunset. The reality is me, in my oldest sweatpants with a mysterious stain on them, sitting on my couch illuminated only by the glow of my phone screen. The most action I'm getting is swiping left and right on a dating app while eating cereal directly out of the box. My last meet cute happened at a 7-Eleven at 2 in the morning. We both reached for the last bag of Cool Ranch Doritos. Our hands touched, but the only sparks flying were from the static electricity. He let me have the chips. So I guess you could say the romance is alive and well. It's less when Harry met Sally and more when Alex met a stranger over processed corn snacks. So here's the thing. Adulting isn't this perfect, glossy destination you arrive at. It's not a checklist you complete to unlock a magical, problem-free life. It's a messy, chaotic, and often hilarious series of minor catastrophes that you mostly survive. One day you're successfully assembling a piece of IKEA furniture, feeling like a god. The next day you're calling your mom to ask how to get a spaghetti sauce stain out of a white shirt. It's a journey of figuring things out, messing up, and trying again. And honestly, it's a little better and a lot funnier when we realize we're all in this together. We're all just pretending we know what we're doing. Everyone is secretly Googling how to fold a fitted sheet and hoping no one finds out. The reality of adulting might be a dumpster fire, but at least we can all gather around it for warmth and laugh about it. Now I want to hear from you. What was your biggest expectation versus reality moment when you became an adult? Drop it in the comments below. I want to read all of them. And hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. Maybe we can start a support group for people who still eat cereal for dinner. Thanks for watching Heartbeam. We are trying our best to inspire and heal. If this whispered to your heart, it was meant for you. Heartbeam, where emotion finds its echo. Subscribe for more gentle journeys every weekend.